capital and the political hot seat of India. A big and humongous city built, destroyed, and rebuilt several times at the hands of Hindu kings, Mughal invaders, and eventually the British East India Company. Delhi is one of the oldest inhabited cities of the world. It is the melting pot of many cultures and traditions. At any given time, you will see tourists from outside Delhi and India frequenting the tourist attractions of Delhi. If you're a photographer, you can capture its various moods: happy, innocent, loved, betrayed, jubilant, defeated, revengeful, confused, at peace. Before I turn the page in my travel diary and take you through the streets of Delhi, I would like to tell you a little story on how this all began. There are 1,000 thoughts going through my mind and pulling it in all directions. From announcing to over 4,000 people on Facebook to finalizing the cast and crew for the feature film I was all set to direct in Delhi, to cutting a promotional video for a fundraising campaign of the film on Indiegogo's site.
But when they told me that I had been laid off, it was something very big. I felt very hurt, very upset.
What else could I say? Rejection has not got the best of me.
The film revolves around three lead characters who face rejection as a lover, as a rejected son, and as a rejected youth leader, respectively. What do they do when they face this rejection? They look for an easy way out. Here I am, more convinced than ever that I will make this film. But I need your help. Which I was more heartbroken than embarrassed to say fetched only $10 out of 350,000 I quoted. My dream of making my first feature film had been stalled yet again. By now, I had lost the count of how many producers had rejected. The breakthrough or news of my first professionally short film, Romancing with Life, doing the festival rounds, made only a temporary impression on them, if any, and their degree of interest confined to the likes and courteous congratulatory messages only. I will be in Delhi for almost 2 months, and I will not be shooting Rejected. Being a filmmaker either ways, I am doomed. They say that if you can't act, you become a director. I had to make probably another film, a documentary, or perhaps a travel diary. Born and brought up in Delhi, been there, done that, I confess that the city doesn't move me anymore. And now, after Rejected getting postponed indefinitely, I felt a certain apathy towards the city. I needed to feel the connection with Delhi once again. I wanted to be surprised, shocked, disgusted, elated, but all for real. I needed to look at Delhi through a new perspective. I decided I will pose as a foreigner and meet Delhi. I discussed my idea with JT, who is the film group organizer I'm involved with, called Central Jersey Indie Film, and the other members of the group, and this is the lowdown of the discussion on how to act like an American tourist. Get my accent right, crash course in acting, get political? Seriously? That will be another lifetime, man.
You have to pretend you know nothing about their government. Like, if anybody mentions a president or even how Congress works, you can't go with knowing anything about how India works.
Chris and Ryan knocked themselves out on the subject.
The hybrid elephant-human person is Ganesh. Shiva, that's the chick with the 6 arms, right?
Not chick, guy.
That's a guy?
The day ended with me checking out the stand-up act of Ryan at the comedy club. Next up, Shelley, charming, bubbly actress who I had a pleasure of directing in my last short film, A Little Bag of Happiness. A
trained actress from a reputed film school, yet her methods of giving me a crash course in acting were not very conventional.
I'll be going to smoke that. This is sage. It smudges out all the negative energies that might be in you, might be around you, anything from, that you might have picked up on your way here, just negative energy.
I'm not sure if she, in the hearts of her hearts, believed that I could act. Instead of a lesson in acting, she chose to read my tarot cards.
So it looks like right now you're going through a phase in your life where you're more like going for things as opposed to letting them happen to you. You're kind of going after things as opposed to waiting. You're allowing yourself to, I think, try different things, and by trying different things, you're kind of figuring out what you really do like and what you don't like. So I think you're going to go on some travel, and I think that you're going to absorb everything that you learn there. You really embrace the places that you go and learn.
Someone's surely getting carried away.
Does that make sense? It does. Any questions?
Have you ever tried smoking a dog?
For relaxation therapy, she invited me to her sister's dog wash shop. Did I say she isn't normal? I meant conventional. I bravely volunteered to be the dog wash pro, impressing her and myself. Voila! I'm being helped into a raw but fine actress, right? Wrong. While I absorbed the unconventional acting lessons, I requested John O'Reilly, another member of our group, to cast me in one of his crazy short films.
Let us light it up. Watch and observe.
The nice guy that John is, he gave me the role of an Indian princess.
I am Princess Karma.
As exciting as it sounds, for me it was my worst nightmare coming true. I couldn't act.
Looks like Wonder Woman.
I needed a vigorous workout. I needed to exercise, run, look the part, feel the part, train myself physically. I took personal lessons from Candace, who could give Lucy Liu in Kill Bill or run for her money. As for me, the lesser said, the better. But I tried my best to keep up with her and not annoy her much. Only my best was not best enough. But I did not drop the baton. I was ready to join US Army. Oh, I am deviating. Am I already feeling like an American? Am I ready to live and die for my film? And please, don't call that a bench. It's a pit stop. My recharging station.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Hey, I know you.
That's Officer Abbas in Edison Police. But don't worry, he won't really arrest me. He's an old friend. Although he warned me, I had no business looking like that and running in his park. I discussed my project with him and he offers to train me.
But the first thing is, there's not going to be any slacking in my park, okay? If you're going to be running around here, you can't give up, and I'm not going to let you.
I wouldn't give up.
We'll get you into the exact ideal shape that you want to get into for your goal.
You'd help me?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Ready?
How long?
Just a couple of miles, maybe 3-4 miles. That's it. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I'm trying, really I am. But I can't keep running in circles anymore. And though it may seem like that, I am not running away. Patan! I'm already in India, mapping out the places where all I have to find my targets. Or have them target me. Word of caution, I still have a pseudo-British, American, Desi English accent. My self-defense, if it came to that, would be screaming, crying, begging, and of course, running away. Can't wait for the fun to begin. On a serious note, the film also needed a strategy. If I was the bait, I didn't exactly know how a criminal mind might con me or attack me. And now for the fun part. Shopping at Sarojini Nagar, essentially located in the southwest Delhi. It is one of the most popular places in the city to buy clothes and fabrics at unbeatable prices. You acquire special bargaining skills only when you're born in Delhi. And here I go on my little adventure with my partners in crime, Parna and Anika. We decided to do a warm-up before I don my new avatar. We visit the famous Delhi Hut, an open-air plaza which showcases works from skilled award-winning craftsmen from different states of India. Is an uncanny feeling, but I'm pretty sure I am being followed. Moving on, Kulfi guy seems like a soft target. I'm excited and nervous. The British accent is clearly not working.
Hello, ma'am.
That was an American accent, but nobody is impressed.
What kind of food do you have? Yeah, Indian is clean. Yes. Take good pictures.
We have a winner. That's the Russian Desi English accent, I guess.
No.
I'm not very happy right now, and I decided to destroy my stalker's happiness.
So very glad to have found you. Very nice. There's so many days on my tired. I want to go back to my own country. I don't want to go. Nothing more sweet romance. Sorry.
Yesterday was a mixed bag, I'd say, but let's call it a warm-up day. Today I'm here at Rediscover to rediscover myself. It's going to be a long day, but I'm hopeful.
And now, murder in the first degree for my dark virgin hair. And trust me, this is what I dreaded the most.
Purple? It smells bad.
Hey, wow, you're looking so awesome.
Thank you so
You're looking
much.
just changed. Look at your hair, it's so good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Meena. Thank you so much. You were amazing. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
I'm in my getup, and this is the Janpath market. It is one of the most famous markets for tourists in New Delhi. with establishments of some boutiques dating back to 1950s. The market essentially is a long line of street shops selling souvenirs, handicrafts, clothes, ethnic bags, jewelry, books that you can't really find in today's malls. Ready for some street shopping? You saw? You like?
I today okay, take 7, okay?
No, let me think about it. You want me to know?
But for you, I today no say.
I came across the tourist guide who offered to show me around the Janpath market. Fake Ray-Bans and designer labels. A woman pestering me to buy a table runner proudly told me it's handcrafted by children amongst other artisans and puts me off.
This price every market now. Special quality.
Your children make this?
This not my children.
I don't appreciate child labor. You tell me your children make it. I want this one small flower. How much is it? Give me these. Don't give me these fine. Just these. How much?
ये जर्मनी हो गए यहाँ से आते हैं
What do you sell? What do you sell? What is?
Astrology.
Astrology है?
क्या करना है इसका क्या करना है
My iPhone spycam's battery exhausted, so we pretended that Dipesh, my DOP, was an enthusiastic photographer that I'd hired to shoot my stills. He also became a Hindi to English translator for me, with an astrologer who predicted that I would get married between the age of 28 and 32. I am flattered. I'm way past that age and happily married with an 8-year-old.
जिंदगी में चढ़ाव उतार तो आते रहता लोगों के साथ भी कोई अच्छे मिलते कोई बुरे भी मिलते
New day starts on a bad note, with my driver getting a ticket. I am surprised. Things have changed. The traffic cop won't accept a bribe. It's a good day.
क्या बात गांधी मेमोरी बोला ना हाँ बढ़िया चिड़ियाघर चले गए अस्सी रुपये करेंगे यहाँ पर चिड़ियाघर रिक्शा जा रहा है तुझे पता है पैसे आ रहा है 3 सवारी वाला लेके आया तीन सवारी है 5 Guys, no food! Please go! One nice please go! What boy?
Travel shows in Delhi have been hosted by travel correspondents from all over the world. And let's admit, it's not too difficult to impress them. Find a bunch of street kids who will do the Slumdog Millionaire song and dance routine for them, and poof, we have a winner. And this is the famous Jama Masjid. The foundation of the historic Jama Masjid was laid by the 5th Mughal Emperor of India, Shah Jahan, in 1650 AD. The mosque was the result of the efforts of over 6,000 workers over a period of 6 years. About 25,000 people can pray here at a time. Breathtaking, isn't it?
Hello miss, welcome to India. First time to India, no? First time. Yeah. You enjoying this place?
I like it. It's cool.
Nice. You want to have Indian food?
I try Indian food. I want to.
Okay.
You tell me where I find good food?
Yeah, come, I'll take you. Come to add me as your Facebook friend.
We are in the heart of Delhi, Chandni Chowk. Originally meaning Moonlit Square, this is one of the oldest and busiest wholesale markets in Old Delhi. After giving me a visual tour of Kinari Bazaar, we headed to the famous Parantha Wali Gali to savor deep fried cheese and mixed veg paranthas and sweet buttermilk.
This is sweet sauce.
No prizes for guessing that this picture goes on my new Facebook friend's profile picture. Next stop, Inner Circle, Connaught Place. Meet the casting director of Bollywood, who is here to sign me in superstar Shah Rukh Khan's film as his leading lady.
I can sing and dance.
It's wonderful. The only thing is we need to get a professional portfolio done, you know?
You take my picture. You got camera. Take my picture here. I pose good.
He tells me that I can do the Chaya Chaya Part 2, sing and dance on the train with him. Of course, my excitement knew no bounds. What's the catch? A professionally shot portfolio in his studio that will cost me only $1,000. No, thank you. I'm ready to call it a day, but the auto rickshaw guy doesn't. He tells me the hotel I'm staying in is on fire and suggests to take me to a nicer hotel instead. Do you smell a hefty commission from the favored hotel? Like many foreigners who come to India to seek spiritualism, I'm here on a similar path.
You are yogi.
Well, I'm a simple man with a simple mind. I do meditate. You may call me yogi.
Good. I want to learn yogi too. Can you teach me?
Well, I can try. How can I help you?
I've come far, very far from my country, back in Russia, and to seek spiritualism in your country, very famous. Help me find God and spirituality.
Universe in your country is same as in here.
Only the people and culture changes.
Mm-hmm.
And the knowledge of spiritualism is not superior or inferior to any person living on any side of the globe.
All human beings are capable of receiving the same frequencies. I try to connect my Atma to the Paramatma or to a higher universe. And in this process, I become a universe.
That is so profound.
You're so different.
I am?
I lost my fake accent to the man in orange. He spoke of the connection with the universe. This was me, the normal and real me. After a very long time, we parted with a hug and he gave me a CD I could use for meditation.
Chaotic mind and soul. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If you want to use camera.
I don't know if I was conned when he gave me the blank CD, or was that CD blank so that I could experience the silence that spoke to me, the silence that shook off my indifference and apathy and woke me to India that speaks of the muddle and the mystery in the same breath. I am home, and this is Delhi. Delhi that once I fell in love with, Delhi that will always love me back.
आई हूँ मैं सात समुंदर पार से, रूबरू होने एक बार फिर से। आई हूँ मैं सात समुंदर पार से, रूबरू होने एक बार फिर से।